How you doing, all you beautiful sons of bitches? It's your boy Backseater here, and today we are taking a look at Star Wars Sexplained. He is reviewing The Mask of Fear, and he got it for free! So you know that this fucking review of his has been bought and paid for. It's like, there can be no other fucking way. It's like, this has to be just another fucking video where he just chills all over Disney Star Wars, because that's what he is. He is a Disney shill, as Lord Melvin would put it. But whatever, let's just get right into the fucking video, shall we?
The Mask of Fear by Alexander Freed comes out on February 25th.
Whoop-de-doo, no one's gonna fucking buy it.
I got to read it early, so here are my spoiler-free thoughts.
Oh, this should be great.
The novel is being marketed as for fans of Andor, and I can absolutely...
AKA fake fans, because that's what fans of Andor are. They're fake fans.
say that is accurate.
Andor is not real Star Wars, just stating the obvious here.
The Mask of Fear shares a lot in common with my favorite Star Wars series.
Oh, really?
It's also written by
like what?
My favorite Star Wars authors. Alexander Freed wrote the Alphabet Squadron trilogy.
If that doesn't sound... You know what that fucking sounds like? And remember when fucking Marvel, like a few years back, made an all-gay lineup of X-Force? That's what that fucking sounds like. Alphabet Squadron. Oh god, the jokes just write themselves with this bullshit. I mean, look at this. That is obviously a fucking trans lesbian right there. Oh god, Jesus H. Lucas. Star Wars is so boned.
Which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, of course. Is there anything in Disney Star Wars you don't think is fantastic? You fucking shill!
So The Mask of Fear had some fairly high expectations for me, and it mostly lives up to them.
Of course it fucking did. Like, your expectations are so goddamn low that anything is bound to do well according to you.
Just like Andor, this is a very political and relevant story. It takes
How?
place in the weeks following Revenge of the Sith. It is full of complex ideas and complicated characters. Mon Mothma and Bail Organa have two of the central roles in the book, and neither of them are treated like they're these perfect leaders who always know what was good and right.
Oldie, you did it better.
They're in an insanely stressful situation, and a lot of their friends just died, so they
So what?
butt heads and argue and get frustrated with one another constantly.
Oldie, you did that.
Andor got us used to seeing Mothma in this light, but it's great to now see Bail's perspective, and I will absolutely think about events in this book when or if we see both of those characters in Andor Season 2.
I am gonna press X to doubt on this. This book is just gonna go in his fucking ear and out the other, or whatever fucking allegory you want to go. I guarantee you that he's gonna forget everything in this, because Disney Star Wars at its fucking best, which is really rare to come by, but at its best, it's forgettable. That's me being generous with it, with this whole fucking shit. I don't even need to read this book, and I can already tell it's fucking forgettable.
Hopefully by that point in the timeline, they will be more on the same page, because in The Mask of Fear, they very much are not. A major theme of the book is how difficult it is to do the right thing, especially when the entire galaxy is at stake. Mothma, Bail, and Saw Gerrera, who is also a large part of the book.
Oh, great, that fucking terrorist. Whoop-de-doo.
Each have their own philosophies. Mothma thinks she can fix things through politics.
Where's Garm Bel Iblis, by the way?
Of course, Saw thinks he can set things right through violence. And Bail is on a quest
like a fucking terrorist.
For truth exonerating the Jedi, and he thinks if he can just present people with the truth, everyone will believe him, which... Unfortunately, I think the real world in the internet age has shown us that is absolutely not the case. These three future rebel leaders...
Hold on, I'm sorry, I spaced out a little bit. What the fuck did you just say there, motherfucker?
...things through politics.
Alright.
Of course, Saw thinks he can set things right through violence. And Bail is on a quest for truth exonerating the Jedi, and he thinks if he can just present people with the truth, everyone will believe him, which... Unfortunately, I think the real world in the internet age has shown us that is absolutely not the case.
I feel like that's supposed to be a jab at our side. Fuck you, Alex. Or actually, no, I don't think Alex has enough of a spine to put that shit into a script. That's definitely something Molly slipped in there. Yeah.
These three future rebel leaders just can't cooperate. The book makes the case that if Padme were alive, she would have been the glue.
I mean, to be fair, if I were in Disney Star Wars, I wouldn't want to cooperate with them, and I'd just be like, just kill me now, dog. I don't want to be in this bullshit. I want to be in the old stuff.
To hold them all together. But without her, they roll their eyes at one another and they argue. I think in part because it's much safer.
Sounds like a real thrilling read. Three characters are bitching at each other. Whoop-de-doo.
For fighting with people who are good, rather than fighting with the Emperor and his sycophants who will lock them up or kill them simply for disagreeing. So how do you unite and work against a regime that has zero interest in doing what is good?
Well, in Disney Star Wars, all you have to do is just form the rebellion, kick their ass hard enough, and then they'll fucking kill themselves with that Operation Cinder bullshit. Yeah, remember that crap from EA's Battlefront 2? God, that was fucking stupid.
Mothma and Bail want to do right by the people that voted for them and the rest of the galaxy, but they also have these pesky morals that hold them back. Meanwhile, the Empire is willing to do absolutely anything to maintain power, not just immediately, but for generations. They don't care about the morals as long as they keep control.
Yes, thank you for recapping shit we already know about the goddamn Empire, Alex. Thank you. We totally forgot if you didn't remind us. Fucking idiot.
Already someone with questionable morals, but seeing Mon and
no, Saw's pretty goddamn evil.
Bail struggle with compromised morals and wondering how far is too far was good. The galaxy just got out of a war, and nobody wants the fighting to continue, including Mothma and Organa. They're not
too bad.
Yet, but Star Wars often asks us the question, when is it the right time to fight? Violence should...
No. No, it doesn't. Fucking idiot.
Never be a first resort, but sometimes it is a necessary one. Like I said, this is a complex book with heavy themes, and it does not shy away from very relevant ideas.
I fucking doubt that heavy themes bullshit. This sounds like really fucking simplistic to me. Because, hey, I mean, Alex is a simple fucking guy. He just wants simple shit because he's simple-minded. Simple fucking Alex. You know, we got simple theory, simple ants. Now we got simple Alex here. You fucking little fucking pea brain.
There were several moments where I just felt like everything was too real, like the subplot about the pro-imperial militia group that has the quiet backing of the administration.
What?
I don't want to get into spoilers, but everything surrounding that group was chilling.
Alex, just spoil the damn book. No one's gonna fucking read it. I'm not gonna read it. My fellow gatekeepers aren't gonna read it. The backseat boys aren't gonna read it. Not even your fucking fans are gonna read it. It's like... So just come out and spoil it. No one's gonna buy this shit. I doubt it's gonna make the best sellers list anyway, so just go ahead and spoil it. You know, you shouldn't be afraid to spoil shit, just shit stories and whatnot.
That's another way the Mask of Fear is very similar to Andor. There are moments of fun peppered throughout the book and the series, but I wouldn't call either of them fun stories. Some episodes of...
I mean, I wouldn't call any of Disney's Star Wars fun. Not even Skeleton Crew, and that shit was hyped up as fun from the get-go. Like, no, it fucking wasn't. Fun.
Vandor would end with me just wide-eyed and emotionally exhausted, but those episodes...
Oh my god, you are a really thin-skinned bitch if you finish an Andor episode feeling exhausted. I mean, he probably is exhausted because, it's probably not really Andor's fault. He's just exhausted because he has such an abusive wife, you know what I'm saying? Who's also probably his sister. We don't know for sure.
Make the victories of One Way Out, for example, feel that much more uplifting. The Mask of Fear makes you feel the oppression of the Empire, but this is also the very start of the Imperial regime. We're not blowing up the Death Star and celebrating for another 19 years. I didn't finish this book feeling...
Yeah, Alex. I mean, yeah, of course that they're not gonna have... Oh my... It's just no shit, Sherlock! God, the fucking simpleness of this, man, just pisses me off. Fuck. Oh my god, Alex, legit, please, for the love of God, hold Star Wars. I know you like this stuff as much as I do, but please, for your sake, and for the sake of the shit we both love, hold it to a higher standard. Please, por favor!
Uplifted like I do with most Star Wars books. I also didn't quickly read through it in a few sittings because I had to know what was going to happen next.
If I was reading this book, I'd be speed reading it just to get it the fuck out of in my rear view.
I read it in about 10 sittings because sometimes I just needed to take a break.
Oh my... Oh my god! Fucking authentic, man. It took me 10 seconds. That's right, it took me 10 sittings to get through this fucking Mask of Fear. What a pussy. Bruh, do you know how many sittings I recently just picked up some scans of Crimson Empire. That's a really good read. If you guys haven't read Crimson Empire, read it. If you're one of them goofy people who didn't like Dark Empire, yes, Dark Empire is good and canon. Deal with it. If you're one of them goofy people who didn't like Dark Empire, you gotta read Crimson Empire. It's amazing. But you know how many sittings it took me to make it through Crimson Empire, Alex? Go on, guess. I'll wait. 3 fucking sittings, right? And all in one day. It's like I just one for each volume of the comic. I mean, fuck, bruh. Oh my god, fucking lightweight is what he is.
And I don't want that to sound like a criticism necessarily.
Sure sounds like it if you had to take that many fucking breaks. I mean,
I think that's how Freed wants us to feel, so the hopeful victories of books 2 and 3 will feel that much more exhilarating.
I think if the author wants you to put the book down, then I think that says a lot to the quality of the book, now doesn't it? Coming from the fucking author, dumbass.
For even more Andor similarities, I would say the book is structured like an episode or arc of the series.
Oh, really?
We bounce between several characters, but for the most part, we have a political intrigue story following Mon Mothma on Coruscant, and we get the action half of the story by following Bail Organa and Saw Gerrera on their mission.
Oldie, you did it better.
I think that worked well. I enjoyed Bail trying to step up and do what he thinks the Jedi would do in their absence, but he's not a Jedi. That's not where he belongs, and he has to learn that. I liked both parts of the story well enough, but I definitely preferred Mothma's stuff. Maybe that's because I already knew what to expect from her thanks to Andor.
No, it's because Molly's a raging feminist cunt and she demanded you like the woman more. That's why.
The scenes on Coruscant where she's making dangerous political moves in the middle of a party are some of my favorites.
Yeah, sure it was. Also, he's got the fucking Neil Funko. Fucking authentic. Oh, God. Molly probably shoves that up his ass when she's pegging him. Jesus H. Lucas.
Criticisms of Andor I see repeated is that it loses some of the weirder, pulpy elements of Star Wars.
Yes.
I think Freed is able to get away with a lot more in The Mask of Fear simply because it's the written word. Our imagination can set our own personal level of weirdness.
The different mediums is not a fucking excuse for something to not feel like Star Wars. Piss off with that shit.
One of the new major characters is a Heptuanian spy, and I simply...
A what? You know what? I don't care.
Kept forgetting that she was an alien with floppy ears running around being a badass. Some of the settings...
Oh yeah, is that supposed to be Neil Species? The fucking Kmart Ortolans? Is that what they're called? Oh my god.
Set pieces can be bigger and weirder and less grounded in reality since there's no budget restricting the storytelling.
Also, if you want to have a fucking alien with floppy ears, just use a goddamn Gungan, for fuck's sake.
But the stakes still felt very real. Whenever stories like this come out that bridge the gap between eras, I think there are always concerns that the stakes won't feel big enough since we do know what will eventually happen. At least I had those thoughts about Bale and Mothma's primary goals, but Fred did a great job at surprising me. I thought I knew
Sure.
exactly where things were headed, and I could not have been more wrong. So the plot is...
Well, isn't that kind of a bad thing, though? Because... that's kind of what it's kind of what you sort of want to avoid when you're writing a fucking prequel, but... oh, me, oh my, oh, this fucking asshole.
Isn't as straightforward as you might guess. But honestly, this book isn't about the plot. It's more about the characters, their philosophies, and their struggle to find common ground, cooperate, and push back against authoritarianism.
So in other words, fuck the power of teamwork. Fucking great. The deep themes, everybody!
The Mask of Fear is a very good book. The writing is fantastic and thought-provoking. The themes are moving and relevant.
Themes!
And we get to know the main characters on a deeper level than we ever have before.
Oldie, you did it better.
I think fans of Andor are going to love this style.
Sure.
I liked it a lot.
Fucking Disney Star Wars fans don't even fucking cross the goddamn medium shifts. They just don't. If you're watching Disney Plus, the chances are super duper fucking low that you're gonna go buy the fucking books, cause Lord knows Disney don't advertise that shit.
But I also think its realism is going to keep it from being one of my favorite Star Wars books. Most Star Wars stories end with a sense of hope, even Revenge of the Sith, so it's a strange feeling to close a Star Wars book and not quite get that. It actually does remind me of watching those first 3 episodes of Andor. When I first saw them, I was on board and I was interested. They left me excited to see more, but they were kind of melancholy. But like I said earlier, you need...
yeah, it's called the first act, dumbass.
...those sadder moments so you can build up to larger emotional victories.
Wow, guys. Alex just figured out shit that they taught me in fucking middle school. That's how fucking simple this man is. Like... how old are you? That's a dumb question. It's like he's an overgrown child, of course.
I'll be curious to see how deep into the reign of the Empire the next 2 books will take us, because obviously we can't reach huge victories like the battles of Scarif or Yavin, but I hope our characters find some personal and emotional victories. So I would recommend The Mask of Fear to fans of Andor for sure, or anyone who has ever wished for a very politically driven Star Wars story.
You seen how he barely said anything bad about this. That's how you know we're dealing with a fucking shill. If they say nothing bad. Although, he did say that, like, I had to set the book down a lot. Yeah, but you see how he brushed over that shit? That's a telltale sign of a shill. If they don't say any criticisms or downplay any criticisms they have, that's the telltale sign of a shill right there, folks. That's your lesson for the day. So watch out for that whenever fucking Alex reviews something.
Or people who crave more adult Star Wars stories. I
mean, Star Wars is supposed to be for adults at this point. Kids ain't into it anymore. All they have left are adults. Hell, even Disney knows that, which is why they tried marketing all their shit to adults mainly. Especially in OT purists. I wish they didn't appeal to, but fuck it. Oh, God. It's like Star Wars just ain't for kids anymore. It really shouldn't be anymore.
Definitely say this book is less accessible to younger readers and is
who gives a shit?
Probably targeted at people in their 20s. And
fuck the children.
Older. But I think that's all I have.
Not like that, though.
Have to say about The Mask of Fear for now. The book is out on February 25th, and it'll be available on Audible as well. If you're interested in listening to the audiobook for free, you can by signing up for Audible at the link in the description.
Or better yet, just pirate it. If you're one of them morbidly curious fucks, just pirate the damn thing.
Or by visiting audibletrial.com/Star Wars Explained. Star Wars audiobooks are almost always very
my god,
with sound effects and music, so it's kind of like listening to a movie.
Sure.
Or an episode of Andor. If you sign up for a free
oh my god, look at this fucking shell!
Or get just about any Star Wars book you can think of.
Yeah.
You'll get a free book, and you'll be supporting the channel when you do.
Don't support this motherfucker, please. Oh, okay. What the? Look at this pathetic ass pose. It's like, nerd punch! I might have to put that in the fucking thumbnail. Oh, I'm gonna look that shit up later and put it in the thumbnail. Like, nerd punch! If Alex ever tried to punch me, it'd be like real ineffective, like, Oh, God. What a fucking loser. Let's see if Jacob here is in the fucking council tier.
The channel, follow us on our socials, and consider checking out our Patreon page, where we'll have a book.
No, Jacob! Where did he move down to Jedi Masters, though?
As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
Is he in Jedi Generals? See here. No, where is he? Jacob, where are you, pal? What the fuck? Why you giving away? Why'd you stop supporting the Sexplains? What the fuck, my guy? Oh, God. Yeah, this is... Oh, my God. This video just screams like, oh, shit. I have nothing planned for today. Better shove something out the door. That's what this fucking screams. Holy fuck. Oh, my God. You gotta stop, Alex. You gotta fucking stop. You gotta stop being authentic. Well, anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below if you thought of it, subscribe if you want more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care.